y'all, it's me, Alex. Today I'm going to show y'all how I do my drugstore foundation routine. Every product I'm going to be using is from the drugstore and it's also cruelty-free. Just in case y'all are wondering, to get my eye makeup, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills self-made palette, and for my lips I'm wearing the Milani whatever their normal lipsticks are in Blushing Beauty. So anyway, let's get started. So I have my bangs pulled back out of my face just because they're really long, but fortunately I'm going to be getting them cut soon. And I've also already put on a moisturizer. What I will do is I'll put on a moisturizer, then do my eye makeup and my brows and basically anything that's not like face or lips that I need to do, because that'll give this, like the moisturizer, enough time to set into my face. And I use this simple protecting light moisturizer with SPF 15. This is just super easy. It's great for combo oily skin because it adds enough moisture into your skin without making it super duper oily. So actually getting onto the foundation, I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. Any primer will do. Like I said, all of this is going to be drugstore products. And I really like this for the winter for combo oily skin, for the fall and winter, because to me, my skin does have a tendency to get a bit, to go on a bit drier side during the winter, and this allows me to just kind of have a little bit of a glow and my skin won't be so matte and it'll be a bit more natural looking. I realize that like you might be able to see like a lot of shimmer on my face right now and it looks kind of gross at the moment, but it's gonna get better. The next thing I'm gonna use is this e.l.f. Cover Everything Concealer in Corrective Yellow. I like to use this kind of on the inner corner to about down here on my eyes. And it's gonna look really yellowy at first, but I promise you it's worth it. And you're especially gonna wanna get it into the darker areas. So if you have like a really dark shadow crease, kind of like I do, get it in there. Now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm gonna apply that in like a triangle formation underneath both of my eyes. We're gonna cover up the yellow concealer with that. And I'm gonna use just a damp Real Techniques sponge just to blend that all in. And I'm gonna take that same concealer and use it to conceal any spots I have on my face. I am currently suffering from a pretty big breakout right here, so I'm not gonna cover each one of those individually, but just the ones that I feel as though are more prominent. And we're just gonna dab it on at first and then blend it in with the beauty blender in a bit. Well, sponge, not beauty blender. You know what I mean. And I'm gonna take the very tip of the sponge and use that to just like bounce it onto my skin. I like using the concealer first because it means that you can use less foundation to try and cover everything up. I'm also gonna take the concealer and put it down like the front of my nose and on the very sides right there, because that is the areas where I tend to have a lot more redness. So I'll just put it down the bridge of my nose. And that's not straight, but neither am I. And just one little dot on each side. And then just, again, with the sponge. Now for the foundation, I don't like to use the sponge so much as I like to use this Eco Tools Custom Coverage Buffing Brush. I've been in love with this ever since I got it. And for foundation, I've mentioned this a couple other times in my videos on how much I love it. It's this Wet n Wild Coverall foundation. I have it in the shade 817 Light. This is really good. I think this works really well for all skin types. And for the amount of coverage I need on my skin, I can usually use about that much. As you can see, it's really thick. And what I do is I'll just stick the brush in like that, and then I'll do a dot on each cheek. And then just buff it into the skin. And I'm gonna get a bit more. This side didn't get as much as I'd like. Now onto the forehead. I think this provides a really nice natural finish. And to the nose. And from the nose, you're gonna wanna blend that onto the tops of your cheeks. And to the chin. And don't forget to blend it onto your neck. I know I forget sometimes, we all forget, but makeup can go everywhere. I mean, not like making a mess, but it can go wherever you want it to be. And I'm just gonna, I can see that I need a little bit more coverage right here, so I'm just gonna add some onto the tops of my cheeks and onto my forehead as well. And I can kind of see that it, in my mirror, that it's looking a little cakey around my eyebrows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my damp sponge and just kind of do like that to help it blend a tiny bit more. Just wherever I see that it might not be looking as skin-like as I'd like it to be. Now I'm gonna use this Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free powder. I have this in beige. And I'm gonna use that to set my under eyes and my T-zone. I don't like doing too much powder on the rest of my face, and I'm using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush for this just because I feel that does a really nice job of getting into the spots that I need it to. And I'll do a little bit on my chin. And because I know that my face looks a little bit flat after I do my foundation, I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Powder in Spotlight Peach just to put it on my cheeks a little bit and give myself a bit more dimension to my face. And this is really, really pigmented, so just swirl it, tap it, and put it on. Now to finish things off and help your makeup set a bit more into your skin, I'm going to use my Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. I just do it in like an X motion, and if I feel as though maybe it didn't hit some spots on my face, I'll do a little spritz there. Alright y'all, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this if you haven't subscribed already. And anyway, just thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye! The shadows have not creased on me at all.